Hello, hello, my loves. Happy Thursday. So y'all know I went into Jazz wig thing and pulled out another wig, and this is we gonna call this one BB. I don't know what she calls the wigs. I know they're gonna be confused because she probably give him a name. I give him a name, but of course I can't cut the lace part because it ain't my wig. But I'm just styling and profiling with hers. But I did get on, Jazz. If you're looking at this, I did get on the site and I was looking at some wigs to try to order my own wig. So we'll see. I know she like, It is what it is, god damn it. I'm playing. I'm having fun with it. And it's good. I can snatch somebody else's hair and put it back when I don't want to deal with it. Even though it's hot, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I went outside trying to go outside in this in Texas, and I don't know how people wear wigs in the summertime. It's freaking hot. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll find me a cute. No, don't lie. Don't lie, Tanya. Don't lie. Spirit say don't even put it out there because it's a lie. So before I start lying, let's get into these spirit messages. I've already started taping some of the monthly. So some of them will be coming out probably this weekend. Um, Let me see. Friday or probably tomorrow I'll be going live. And then the week after that, maybe we'll do tarot matchup. I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. It's the week after. And then I'll be in Detroit for the Witches Hoodoo Festival May 22nd, 23rd. I have all this stuff on my calendar, and you would think that I would get really good at remembering this stuff. Detroit Hoodoo Festival. But evidently, the older I get, my brain don't want to work. So May 21st through the 22nd. So I will see y'all there, and then I'll be in Boston the 28th, 29th for Fête Cousin. Yeah. So I got a little traveler going on. So if you've been booking for your readings and things like that, please, please, please be on time. I don't have any time, you guys. If you message me about, oh, I can't make it or I missed my appointment, I can't. I'm already trying to make up for people who were sick and things like that. I just don't even have the time. So please, check your time, your dates, set your clock so that you do not miss because I will be here at this desk waiting for you to call. And if you don't call, I can't catch up with you. I can't. So let's be adults. Let's be responsible with your time and my time because I don't want to take your money without giving you your reading. I actually love to read. So if you book the reading, I want to give you the reading. All right. So please, please be responsible on your end. I have done everything on mine to make sure that y'all shouldn't miss. You get a confirmation when you book. You get a confirmation. I think it goes 15 to 20 minutes before the actual reading starts. And then I put everything, the time zone in the booking page, the confirmation, everything that tells you your time and your date. Pay attention. Central time, too. All right. So let's see. Is there anything else that I need to say? I don't think so. I do not think so. If you see the cat come back here and snatch the wig off, just turn your eyes for a little bit. Give me just about a couple of minutes to throw it back on my head since we don't have really anything holding it. And Milo is good for jumping on the back of the chair and taking whatever else is not latched down with him. All right. So you know how we do this. Pick a message or pick a number between 1 through 6. Ask your God, your goddess, your deities that you work with, your ancestors, what is the number for me? What do I need to hear? What is my message? Now, if you don't get a message or nothing resonates with you on this time around, don't worry about it. We'll be back next week and we'll do more readings. All right. So let's see what is going. Y'all, this double chin, oh, it needs its own little address. I bought this thing off of is it Shein where you push your chin up and try to get it. It look like my face is getting wider. Could be too that I'm eating. Maybe I need to put down the damn nacho chips and the salsa and shit like that. Yeah, that might be my problem. All right, so I'm just having a moment with the double chin. So we just gonna go ahead and I digress. We're gonna get back into readings. We're gonna get back into reading. I'm gonna get it right, you guys. I promise you. Readings. Messages for my people. What do my people need to hear? Messages for the people. I'm looking at my face and I'm thinking, damn, am I getting older? I need some fillers. I need some Botox. I'm just having a day. I think I'm just having a moment. Message in spirit better not be up here talking about no plastic surgery either for card number 2, because I'm gonna be highly. Even I can talk about me, but spirit can't come on here and talk about me. I'll be highly offended. Messages for my people. All right, let's get into it. Spirit, what do they need to hear? Any guidance? Any messages? What do they need to hear? Any guidance? Any messages? What do they need to hear? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, card number 1. Thank you. Messages for the people. Card number 2, Spirit. Any guidance? Y'all, didn't I say they was gonna call me out? Didn't I knew it. And I told them not to call me out, but what they did, they like, you ain't the boss of me. Watch your diet. They talking about you up here talking about that double chin and all this shit, Buddha belly and all that stuff. Stop putting all that food in your mouth. Oh, gangster spirit. Gangster. All right. Let's see. Something flipped for card number 3. All right. Card number 4. Spirit. Card number 4. What messages do we have for card number 4? Thank you, Spirit. Why? What's doing it, Spirit? For card number 4. What is the issue? All right. Thank you. Card number 5. Oh, well, come on out. Why, Spirit? What's the problem? Card number 5. All right. Card number 6. What's going on with them? Card number 6. Card number 6, Spirit. What's going on with this person? One more time, Spirit. Card number 6. What's going on? Okay, let's see what flipped. It's still not answering the question now, Spirit. Oh, thank you. All right. Let's get into it. Card number 6, of course, I think you got 4 cards. Oh, 5. I ain't even seen them other 2 stuck together. They tried to give y'all a little book. Card number 1. Card number 1, there's a spiritual journey that's coming in. Here's the thing, though. I feel a lot of positive energy. So some of you, this may be your New Year energy. You know how we always say January, New Year, new me type of stuff. Some of you, though, I feel like you are coming into this awakening thing. There's spiritual journey that's coming in, which is telling me that there's spiritual growth that is coming in. For you guys, you're walking a certain path, and I feel like with the umbrella, you're coming out of a place that maybe was a little rocky, a little stormy, and you're moving down something where the sun is coming out. If you look at the pictures, he's moving towards the brighter, the yellow. The journey doesn't seem like it's going to be something that's devastating. Sometimes with spiritual growth, you never know, like, okay, spirit, what we doing? Everything is crashing down around me, and for some people, they need that so that they can move forward. But I feel like for some of you, you may have gone through this energy of something being very difficult and chaotic, but there's some type of spiritual growth that's about to happen. They may be coming to you and saying, look, this is the path that you need to walk. This is going to awaken you. This is going to open your eyes. It's spirit connected, though. Take the journey. Let them lead you, whether this is towards a spiritual thing or a religious thing. Some of you need to see what's at the end of this road. You need it, and it's part of your growth. So if this is looking at people differently in your life, you may need that. If this is getting out of your own way, you may need this. If this is literally like, reprogramming your mind from things that you were taught that maybe now don't make sense to you, or you're looking at differently, you need it. Be open to where spirit is guiding you, because there is some type of completion at the end of this for you guys. I think some of you are going through some really strong transformation. And maybe you're regaining or reclaiming your power. Kind of reminds me of, and typically I don't like to even mix like the politics of court cases and things in with the readings. But if you've been paying attention to the Johnny Depp trial, at first I was kind of like, oh, it's not good for somebody to just outright claim that a man is an abuser or a rapist or whatever, because the moment that you put those things out there, that's how people see that person, whether they're innocent or guilty. It just automatically locks it down because women go there and it's like, okay, this is not a good energy. This is not a good person. And then people start following suit. But looking at his trial, there are moments in his eyes where it literally is whatever happened with this woman. I think it was toxic on both sides, but there is an energy of him as he further goes along. He starts to sit up a little bit more. He starts to hold his head a little bit more, and that is literally like an awakening, seeing things from a different perspective, reclaiming power. Whatever it was, maybe when he was in it, he couldn't see it clearly, but sitting in the courtroom, it's kind of like things are like, oh, yeah, let me remember who I am type of energy. And I feel like for some of you, that's something that is happening with you. You've gone through something chaotic and it's kind of like, yeah, let me remember who I am. All right. Card number two, this is literally like watch your diet. Now, could be food allergies. Maybe you're having some issue processing certain things. Pay attention to what you're eating. If you're having any type of reaction or something that is coming off of something that you drink or you eat, definitely you might need to change it. For some of us, this is literally like we're just eating. We're overeating. We need to get healthier. We need to get a little bit more thoughtful and discerning about what we put in our bodies because it may not be good for us, especially if we're gaining weight. I've been trying to do the salad things a little bit more, but if you load it with salad dressing that is calorie laden, and it kind of defeats the purpose. I got a garden going on, and the other day, I pulled off my first tomato that came through, and me and Jazz split it, and it was so good, y'all. It was so good. I'm proud of myself. I never had a green thumb until I got older, and now it's like I'm growing shit out there, like my kale. The broccoli is coming in. The cabbage is kind of a little janky, but we'll figure that out. But it's one of those things of trying to grow my own food so that I am eating a little bit healthier because we tend to get proud of the harvest that we bring in and you want to cook with it. You want to make dishes with it. So for some of you, I feel like definitely there is this thing of watch what you eat. Don't be like me up here complaining about double chins and bellies and shit like that when you're looking at TV on the couch eating powdered donuts and drinking Dr. Pepper and eating Bluebell ice cream with, walnuts on it. Hmm. Moving on. Moving on. Card number three. Card number three, we have feeling trapped and wanting some alone time. Some of you, I don't feel like this is the same thing as being overwhelmed, even though in the picture it looks like this person is a little bit overwhelmed. I feel like some of you are in a situation, and it could be anything. It could be a relationship. It could be with family. It could be with kids. Somebody put um, a post, and it was real honest. It was about a month ago, and she was like, I love my kids, but sometimes I can't stand them because I need a break. I started laughing because as much as you do love your children, and this could go for anybody that you're sharing space with. This could go with a spouse, this could go with family or whatever. It's like, I'm cool with you. I love you. Even pets. Like sometimes I'm in the bathroom taking a bath and the cats all come in and just sit on the bathtub and look at me. And I'm like, and then they start trying to mess with my bubbles, play things. Milo, bless his heart, I think he thinks that I'm drowning. So he keeps trying to grab my leg to pull it to the edge of the bathtub because he's trying to get me out the water. And I'm like, what the fuck? I closed the door. They hit it together so that one can't come in by themselves because of the door. So they've gotten smart where it's like, let's all throw our body weight against it and we'll open the door. Some of you may be feeling this energy of in your environment, I need my space. I need my alone time. I'm feeling stuck in an environment or a situation or a feeling that doesn't make me feel comfortable. The barbed wire is saying that some of you, this is a very difficult thing for you to change. This could also be somebody who's a workaholic, and it's like, I need to change. I need to do some things for myself. I need to meditate more. I need to walk, but I just can't let go of whatever this is that I feel bound to or trapped to. Now, the good thing about this energy, card number 3, is that you have the power to actually get past this. It's going to be a little bit painful because we have the barbed wire. And I know I've told the story before. In barbed wire, sometimes when you get caught up in it, the more you move around, the more it tightens up and it scratches and it digs into your skin. So for some of you, whatever this change is, it may be painful, but it looks like it's needed. So you need to give yourself permission and actually be proactive with, coming out of something that makes you feel bound or trapped, because it looks like that you need some time away from this situation so you can have some clarity. We have two different energies. We have an energy of somebody that's just feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, irritated. The change is very painful to them. And then we have somebody who literally is finding some type of peace, tranquility. So for a few of you, if you're in this energy, this is what you're trying to get to and you need it. Go ahead and go through the pain cycle. It's just one of those things, you're going to have to deal with it, but it leads you to a place of peace. All right, card number 3. Card number 4, the first thing that came out was self-imposed bondage, which is literally being in your own way. She can break through these cords and take this bandage off, but it's like, I'm scared. I don't want to do it. What if I pull it down and there's something in front of me I don't want to see? And so I'm asking why. Why is this person, stuck like this? And then we have relationship problem. Now, this could be romantic relationship where there's something that's going on and this person is like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want it to, have to come out. This has been happening a lot in the readings. And a lot of times it's with romantic relationships where a person, their intuition is telling them something, but they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to see it. And I'm just kind of like, okay, don't look at it. If you're not ready to look at it, don't look at it. Doesn't mean that it's going to change. The thing about it is, if there is a problem, nothing is going to happen with this unless you put some type of action into it, whether that is healing it, or whether it is taking a pull away from it, taking a retreat, or whether this is, walking away from this situation. It doesn't have to be romantic love. This could be a problem with family. This could be a problem with a good friend. For some of you, if you have a coworker that's a good friend, there's just some type of issue with relationship problems. Now, we are going into Mercury Retrograde in May. So, and we probably are in the pre-period where people are already starting to feel some type of irritation. And for some of you, for just a moment, I got a little bit dizzy. So I'm wondering if you may have some type of relationship that you feel restricted in that is maybe causing you to emotionally eat. And maybe there is a spiritual awakening that's about to happen for you guys. It could have started. I'm wondering if you had this awakening. There's emotional eating because change is coming. The change is going to be painful, but you want some type of peace of mind. Some of you may be making a decision to walk away from a relationship because you feel stifled. You feel a little bit discombobulated with it. So I do feel whatever it is, card number 4, I'm going to tell you, take the blindfold off. With both of these cards, there's something that is like not trying to be seen. And I don't think it's the situation. I think the situation is playing out. I think the people that are dealing with the situation don't want to look at it because the change may be a painful thing. Some of you are going to have to address something in a relationship that is scary. Self-imposed bondage is, I don't want to do it. You may not want the conflict. That could be it. Or some of you may know that if the conflict comes, that it's going to be an ending. And I've been through that too. It's the worst. Because if you say something, if you speak up about it, that it's going to be done with it, because you're giving it its proper life, its proper energy that needed to be dealt with. And it's almost like as soon as you give it that, spirit is like, all right, you learned a lesson. It's done. Let's move on. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be coming into that energy. Card number 5, we have sadness. We have conflict with multiple people. It says word conflict. So some of you could be getting hurt by a coworker, betrayed. I feel like this is, to me, family. Just because we have the energy of relationship problems, self-imposed bondage. Something is seen because we have sadness. And it's more than one person involved in this. So for a few of you, one person could have caused some type of problem, or something could have been opened, awakened. My perspective is shifting. I'm looking at something differently. Some of you, this could be, maybe if you were eating the wrong things, you're starting to eat healthier because of your perspective changing. And you could be trying to get healthier. And I'm wondering if some of you are just trying to close unhealthy situations where it's like, okay, this is not good for me. It's not healthy for me. And this change is going to be painful. But I need to do it because self-imposed bondage is showing that somebody's holding themselves back, possibly because they don't want the conflict. And then here comes the conflict anyway. And sadness. I didn't want to deal with it. I knew the conflict was going to come, but I have to deal with it. And I don't feel good. And then we got a lot of people that are involved in this, which could be compounding whatever this energy is. Like, oh, okay, not only is it just me, but now I got all these extra people in. So it could have gone from a relationship issue to a relationships issue, you guys. If this is you, I would probably limit the people that you talk to. If you are going through something in a relationship or whatever, pick a person that is somebody you can confide in without it, hitting the block, everybody knowing about what's going on. Or, you might need to, if you have a therapist or something like that, or somebody that you confide in that or that is not going to go out there and tell everybody else because something got out. So we got sadness, but we got a lot of people involved in this. We got some type of gossip, and they look irritated. So some people may have gotten pulled into something that they didn't want to be pulled into, and I definitely see some type of hurt that's coming in because we have sadness. Card number six. Card number six. Look at this. Look at this. I didn't realize some of these cards were stuck together. So we're going to go into it. First thing that came out was man. So I'm like, okay, what's going on with the man? Then we get the man is overwhelmed. Okay, why is the man overwhelmed? So then the next thing is there's something from the past that this person hasn't dealt with. Could be past memories. They could be stuck on something that happened in the past and it's overwhelming them. Maybe it's keeping them stuck. Maybe this person is having relationship problems with people. There's something that's coming in with this person. But I feel like for some of you, this could be your energy. If you're dating someone, male or female, this person could be being held hostage from something that happened in their past that is really overwhelming them now because it's making life harder for them. And then we got possessiveness. So some of you could be either somebody is trying to make a change and somebody could be trying to hold them back, or some of you could be dealing with somebody that has some type of issue where they're holding on to you really strong. Now we got watch your mouth, and this could be things like a bee. Mercury deals with communication. So I'm wondering if maybe there's somebody who's dealing with some type of irritation from their past. Maybe you're trying to help them, or this could even be you. Maybe you're dealing with something from the past and you have a significant other or a friend or a family member, or maybe even a therapist that's trying to help you get past whatever. Let me get the right cards. Whatever this is, and there is some issue of you got to be careful with your words. So either you're overly sensitive or the person that you're dealing with is overly sensitive. And some of you may be trying to bite your tongue because you don't want to say anything to make things worse. Or a person could be trying to bite their tongue because they don't want to say anything to you to make things worse. Here's the thing. If we are caught up in an energy where somebody is feeling trapped and they need some alone time to get some clarity because they're stuck on something that happened in a relationship that could still be affecting them now with other people. Some of them, I'm wondering too, some of you could be dealing with somebody who's having issues with at work. There may be something that's not going the way that you want it to go for you or for the person that you're dealing with. And then we come over here and we see that this person is looking back at the past because there's something that happened that made them feel overwhelmed now. And then we got possessiveness, which is, you know, talk to me, but only talk to me the way I want to be talked to. Or let's only have the conversation that I want to have. Or let's walk on eggshells because I don't want any type of conflict. This could be you or somebody else telling you this. And then we got words singing like a bee. So it's either that you're scared that somebody's going to be really honest with you and hurt your feelings, or you're going to be really honest with somebody else and hurt their feelings. But here's the possessiveness is kind of like, don't tell me something I don't want to hear type of energy. And then two, with the words sing like a bee, somebody could be using their mouth to hold you back. You know, they could be using their communication to keep you in check. Like, I don't like when you do that. I don't want you to do that. Why are you doing that? That is not, I don't understand. And this thing could be kind of affecting you, or if this is you doing this to a person, it's affecting them. But it's because something needs to be healed from the past. Whoo! I feel like we just did a goddamn therapy session. Like, what the hell? I don't think any of this applies to me. I'm not in a relationship. Well, you know what? If this wasn't, no, I'm not having problems with the family. But I mean, it could apply to kids, um, friends. I'm not having no issue right now. And really, I think I'm in the peace stage. If I was caught up in something, no, okay. I have to claim this because I was talking all that bullshit before I started. So number 2 was my card, and I gotta claim it. They got me on that one. This other stuff is not. I don't get it for me. But if it is hitting for you, let me know in the comments. Some of you, I think that you got a really challenging relationship, and this is something too about finding you in the midst of all this. This is coming out of this energy. I need some clarity so I can get out of that funk of being trapped and bullshit I don't want to be trapped in. Take your blindfolds off, you guys. If you are stuck in that, you need to see the problem so you can fix the problem. Keeping the blindfolds on, that might be cute for sex or some playtime shit, but when you really need to see some stuff, you need to see. So if you feel trapped, some of you are going to have to ask yourself, why am I trapped? Why am I still here? I know the change is painful, but why am I not making it? Am I afraid of conflict? Am I afraid of what other people are going to say? Am I afraid that there's going to cause family problems? If you don't change anything, you keep the blindfolds on, something keeps going as is, but you're still trapped. You're still stuck in that energy. All right? So, let me know in the comments, my loves. And like I say, I'm going to try to get the monthlies coming out this weekend. So hopefully everything goes as planned and I'll have them up. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.